Okay, here we got another car. This is for a friend of mine, Justin Sexton. This is a 1988 Mustang T-top car. They didn't make a whole lot of these in '88. It's got a supercharged 4.6 2-valve motor with a Tremec 5-speed behind it. And he's got the factory rear end set up in the car right now. Same thing up in the front, but he's got a lower cross member made in the aftermarket. We have to do some work to that. But we've been putting a roll cage in this car, and it was a let's see, it was a 6-point cage to start with. There's looking down, and we've got a point over there by that helmet. Right here on the driver's side, comes up and around like so, and down through here, and it ties into the frame there. He put in some lower supports here, and this frame rail that goes all the way up to the front and ties in. If you had aftermarket subframe connectors, this is a piece of tubing, goes all the way up to here underneath, and it's welded in. And he's got more stuff right here. Another plate, not a plate, but a piece of 4x2 tubing, 1.5, 2, something. So we still have to put a dash bar in. This bar right here needs to go across this area. It's got to fit to where he can still get out his little heater core. Yeah, and he's got to be able to take this apart. So it's a tight fit with the bars and everything, which roll cages do that. And then back here, you got see our custom lights. Check this out. They look like a Christmas tree. Just little LED lights, and I've got them hooked up to a battery back here. And these things really do a good job. I just wrap it around the roll cage or around the car somewhere, you know, like I have over there. But anyways, got these bars, they're bent. Everything's 100% TIG welded. I did most of this, actually all of it. Using this welder for the first time. It's a Miller TIG / MIG, and it's an inverter type setup. It's really nice. I'm still getting used to it, and this is never comfortable welding when you're putting in a chassis. So getting better at it, but I still have to weld all this stuff up back here. It's only tack welded. That's what I'm getting ready to do right now, and do the same thing over here on this side. After that, we just got a few more smaller bars that we're going to put in here. It's going to be in like an X type pattern inside this area back here. Right here, where it bends, and where it bends right here, we're going to attach an X. So we're going to go from there all the way across down over here to this side, the driver's side, in the same spot in the bend, and it's going to be X'd across and be landing right here in the middle. So we're going to do that, and then up in here we're going to add some, let's see, I don't know if I can show you here, in the middle of the car on the main hoop bar. We're going to have some diagonal supports that go up to the floor there and there. We're going to have one big plate, and we're going to have a few pieces of material triangulating some stuff down to, yeah, and it's going to look cool. So we have to get some more material for that. But yeah, like I said earlier, that motor, supercharged 4.6, it's supposed to be pushing out upwards of like 640 horsepower, and it's going to be a hard thing to hook up a little bit, but he's got decent tires underneath here. They're a little wore out, but those tires work pretty good. And see how this thing does for Justin Sexton. And I guess that's about it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Just kidding. I'll talk to you later.